We got a little coach and little guys sitting in our chairs up here, big fella. So, I mean, it is packed. I mean, but that's what it's all about. This epitomizes what high school sports is all about, galvanizing the community.
No question about it. Just about set to go. Raja set the tip up, and it's controlled by the Wolverines. They'll be operating right to left in the white with the blue trim. Hope you're enjoying the game here. Glad to be bringing it to you. Come out, and we see this zone from St. Mary's to kind of match up here, DJ.
Yeah, well, they're going to try to play a matchup zone, and it's going to create shots for Vashon.
Here's McKinney. His first shot misses, and St. Mary's will rebound. Up the court quickly they come. And you'll see that fast in-to-end action from these Dragons of St. Mary's. DJ talked about Raza. He's 6'6". And a tip up. Here comes Vashon with it quickly. They get it, and we get a quick whistle here. Boy, you saw some quick defense that time from Vashon, DJ.
Yeah, well, I don't know if the official's going to let them play or not. I hope they let them play. Don't call the ticky-tack fouls. Let the teams control the game, and let's let the players control the outcome.
Okay, so the first foul there at St. Mary's. Vashon operated, of course, there. Coached by Tony Irons. He's won a couple state championships already. One at Madison, and he's won one here, and we get a turnover here from the Wolverines.
Yeah, it was a double dribble. He dribbled the ball when he tried to handle it. Alexander, he dribbled it, and then he got it again, possession of it, and dribbled it once again, and that's a double.
All right, so St. Mary's in green. They'll bring it back. Outstanding. We talked about Yuri Collins, who has the basketball right now, number 1, sensational point guard for St. Mary's. Try to go to Raja and throw that one away.
What you're saying right now, you see both of these teams, although they play on a big stage all the time, you see both of these teams have jitters because it's a big game. I don't care how big-time player you are, you got to get the flow of the game.
Got to get in the flow. All right, here's Vashon with it now. Out high with it is Fletcher. Looking for McKinney. And we talked about McCaskill. This is McKinney right now with it. Here comes the 3 ball, and that one will miss, goes out of bounds. And DJ, you might be right. Might be a little jitters from both teams early on, just like you said.
Yeah, no question about it. You see Russell, Philip Russell, he shoots a air ball because guess what, Kevin? They are nervous.
Here's a quick one from Vashon. That one will miss. And back up, here comes Yuri Collins up the court. What about the shot? He'll shoot the 3 ball, missed it again. Under the basket. That one will miss, but a foul called. And getting to go to the line this time will be Antonio Burks for St. Mary's.
Very nice rebound by Antonio Burks. He gets the ball. I mean, physically go up there and get it, man. What I like about Burks, they say he's 6'3". He looks more like 6'1" to me, but he plays big, and he goes after the ball.
First shot up and good. That foul was caught on McCaskill, DJ. So Burks at the free throw line. He's a 62% free throw shooter on the season. Makes good on the second. And St. Mary's has the early 2-0 lead. They'll show some token pressure. Vashon breaks it rather easily. All right, so the Wolverines, they'll do a lot of spotting up. They do move a lot. Good ball movement. That one's short. And Raja to rebound and a foul called. Stood his ground in there.
Yeah, Vashon had a nice open shot right there. He's got to take that shot. He took an extra dribble trying to get in the paint area, but you got to take that shot. Right now you just got to loosen up, play a little more, loose with yourself and with the game. I mean, we know it's jam-packed in here. We know people are looking, and these games, the anxiety is built up for the last few days. Now it's time to just relax and let it play. If I'm one of the coaches of either team, I'll call timeout and tell my team, relax. It's time to play.
Just relax. And that's not good. D. McCaskill picking up his second foul, and we're just about 2 minutes into the quarter. So he sits down now with 2 fouls.
Yeah, that's a lot of anxiety on the Vashon team.
Okay, so St. Mary's with it. They have the 2-0 lead, 5:30 to go, first quarter. Collins, 3-ball coming, it goes down. Big shot there from Burks Jr.
That's a nice shot by Burks Jr. He gets up there at the top of the key, get a nice look and drops it.
Here's Collins on the steal. They've got numbers now, and they throw it away, St. Mary's. I'm going to say it was last touch by Vashon, though, so the Dragons of St. Mary's will keep it.
And you got to look and see the anxiety of what's going on. They got to relax, and when they relax, they'll be a better team and a better game. They just got to relax.
Oh, nice feed, and 2. Nice.
Someone lost a man, and McCaskill, they lost him underneath the basket. And Asia, he just hits the shot, man. You got to watch out, and you got to be open.
So 7-0 our score. DJ St. Mary's coming out with a blaze here, and boy, the Wolverines turn it over here. You don't see this often from Vashon.
Yeah.
One time, is it game time? One time, is it game time? One time, is it game time?
Hi, I'm Dr. Connie Hayes with Fit for Life Sports and Rehabilitation.
At Fit for Life Sports and Rehab, we specialize in sports injuries, shoulders, knees, ankle injuries, neck and back pain, also headaches, personal injury. Fit for Life Sports and Rehab, giving you a competitive edge.
I've always loved the round ball, but as I grew up in St. Louis, I began to love the square too, as in the square beyond compare. And that's why I'm now part of the Emos team. I just love Emos pizza. That thin, crispy crust, homemade sauce, tangy Provel cheese, and fresh toppings, edge to edge. Man, Emos pizza is a slam dunk. Now check out their latest special.
The BOGO 50 Special, your second extra large at half price.
All right, here's Collins. That quick backcourt of St. Mary's. And they have one of the things unique about this year's team, DJ, with St. Mary's is the depth. You know, they were good last year with Collins and Rogers last year, but they have a lot more depth this year.
Yeah, they really do. And they could really explode easily. They could score a ton of points in a short period of time.
It was a nice feed. Rogers, little 5-footer, knocks it down.
That's the thing that you got to give him credit for. He's been able to improve his game. Rogers, get right in that paint area. You be able to knock that shot down. It makes you very potent shooter and an asset to your team because that middle shot, the elbow shot normally is not there, or people don't want to shoot it. They always want to shoot the three. That's a good shot.
Good shot. And, of course, Brian Turner, DJ, who you know very well, the coach of the St. Mary's team, has done an excellent job with this program.
Yeah, I can tell you what, Calvin Lee didn't lead the cover to bear, that's for sure.
Okay, McKinney gets the 2, gets Vashon on the board now. 9-2 our score at the 4-minute mark here in the first quarter.
And that makes him feel a little better when you get a score. Now you get to stop here and you get a score, the game will be different.
This is a quick shot coming. Missed it. Oh, boy, Rosh is going up high, but the rebound taken away by McKinney. Oh, nice feed. Oh, good basket inside.
Very nice transition ball by Vashon, and that's what they want to do. They want to play transition ball.
McKinney on the steal again, and you can see DJ Vashon, obviously in that huddle, Coach Irons talking, they turn it up a notch on that defensive end.
Yeah, and always play a little edgy basketball, but you got to keep your composure in the game. That's what he wanted to do. And then once you get that first score, you break the ice, and now you loosen them up. Now you're ready to play a little more.
All right, so 9-4 our score. Nice quick hands and a steal by McKinney on that, and Vashon has the basketball right now. Philip Russell will run the offense, number 1 for the Wolverines. This is Mario. He down low. Oh, boy, McKinney back with it. Okay, here comes, they've got a 2-on-1. Oh, it's in the end. Vashon back the other way, and no basket, a foul called on the floor. As Kobe Clark in the game now for Vashon on the drive is fouled.
Folks, let me tell you something. Cyrus Alexander from Vashon. I am telling you, baby, he goes up and makes an unbelievable block. That's a big-time block. He went and got it. That's what I'm talking about. He climbed the ladder, baby.
Yes, he
and
did.
Got that one. That's big time.
Some of the St. Mary's players are thinking about goes there. Here's a three ball going down from Kobe Clark. Clark in the game, and Kobe Clark knocks down a big three-pointer. Cuts the lead to 2 now. 9-7 is the St. Mary's lead.
Well, you know, Vashon, I'm telling you, they ain't going nowhere easily. That's for sure, baby. And St. Mary's going to
Lavelle
bring that
Harris,
back.
who's in the game now for St. Mary's, kissed off the glass, missed it. Strong rebound from Alexander. Here comes McKinney. McKinney, relentless. And now here comes St. Mary's back the other way. Oh, nice jump. And a foul called. Is they're going to get Alexander for that one, DJ?
The thing that's Vashon or McKinney's got to be aware of is this: wanting to do too much. I mean, because coming on that last play, McKinney should have passed that ball.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because he had a man open.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're in a game like this and you're trying to prove something, sometimes you get out of your character. Stay in your character, make plays.
Make plays. Stay in your character. That's third team foul on the Wolverines now. 3 on each team. This is Collins, and Collins fouled. They're going to get Alexander, or check that. Actually, they're going to call that one on Kobe Clark. Kobe Clark will pick up the foul. That's the 14th foul on the Wolverines. And at the free throw line will be Porges. Asa Porges for St. Mary's.
What makes this game very interesting, Kev, is that both of all these players know one another.
Mm-hmm.
So personally, they see one another walking down the street throughout the summer, and they talk about the bragging rights. This got a lot of repercussion on it right here because these teams played last year.
Mm-hmm.
St. Mary's had a nice lead. Vashon came back and won that game in the last seconds of last year. Now they got to prove something. St. Mary's said, we the veteran team. Y'all the young boys. You shouldn't be able to beat us.
Oh, McKinney turns it over now. Here comes St. Mary's, and ball goes out of bounds as there was some quick hands there as Lavelle Harris, one of those reserve players we talk about, who's done a really nice job for St. Mary's. Porges missed on the three. Here comes McKinney. Mario going in and draws the foul. Draws the foul. They're going to call that one on Lavelle Harris. He'll pick up that foul. That'll be the 15th foul on St. Mary's.
It's a lot of fouls called in this game early. I mean, you talking about total fouls. He had 9 fouls. But McKinney got to let his other teammates get in the game. I mean, he's trying to do too much, I think, early. He's the kind of player who could explode in the game at any time. But what you want to do, Kev, you want to get your teammates in the game.
You think DJ might be like what you said earlier? He knows he's the veteran player, and that he's got to be the one to kind of settle things down.
But the veteran player's got to get his other teammates involved. You're not going to beat 5 guys with 1 player. It's just not going to happen. Not Michael Jordan. And Michael Jordan even needed help. Yeah, Scottie Pippen. Right, I'm talking about. So he's needing help. He can't do it by himself. So he needs to get the other team involved, and then shots and opportunities going to come for him.
All right. McKinney missed on his first. He's got one more coming. Makes that one good. And now,
I like the substitution that Coach Irons did. I mean, Tony Irons made a good substitution. Settle him down. Tell him, hey man, just settle down and play your game, and you'll be fine.
All right. So as DJ said, he does. And Sean Scruso in the game now for Vashon. Coming in as McKinney does get a chance to get a little rest. And up top now, Collins will have it for St. Mary's. 1:51 to go here. First quarter, 1 point St. Mary's lead. Here's the 3 ball coming, knocks it down. Big shot again. Coming at you from Antonio Burks Jr. That's his second 3.
Nice shot by Antonio Burks Jr. He gets an open look. He's got to knock it down, baby. And he knocked it down.
4-point lead now for St. Mary's. They lead it 12-8. Under a minute and a half to go here. Vashon with it. 3 ball coming. That one's short. St. Mary's will pull it. They'll come out of there with it. Collins with it. Collins. Oh, nice feed. Hit a layup. It's good.
That was a beautiful look. Oh, my goodness.
Talk about the no-look pass, DJ.
Oh, that was nice. I mean, he looked him off and dropped it on a dime. Big-time play.
Miles Jones on the 2 for St. Mary's. The lead to 6 now. They once led it by 9. Shot, taking the 3 ball. That one goes down. Big shot there. Kobe Clark hits his second 3.
Yeah, Kobe Clark gets a wide open shot and was able to knock it down. That's a good shot.
All right. Here's Collins, the ball. Collins turns it over. Oh, my. Oh, my gosh. Wow. And we just got a technical foul, DJ.
Yeah, and what happens, you can't let them get into you like that psychologically. I mean, he made the play. I mean, the ball got loose. And now he said a couple words to him and get in his skin. You can't do that. Particularly your point guard. He's the leader of your team. So Yuri Collins got to calm himself down and understand if he get another tech, he's out of this game.
Right.
That would be monumental for this team if St. Mary's lose Yuri Clark. I mean, that's just Collins. That's just not a smart play by Yuri Collins. He's the leader.
All right, so that is the 15th foul. 5 aside now. It's a 3-point St. Mary's lead. This is Russell with it now for Vashon. 3 ball coming. Off the rim from McKinney, and it gets tipped and it goes down.
Wow, that's a nice follow-up. Good shot. Just go to the basket and you got to block out. You got to see the man to block out. Was not able to see him and put your body on him. Kobe Clark, he gets wide open and knocks it off the back for 2.
I tell you, I've been impressed with this Kobe Clark, DJ. Makes good on that. Kobe Clark looking really, really nice. He's got 9 points now to lead the Wolverines.
Yeah, that's what you want. You need other players in big games. Star players going to show up, but you need that supporting cast players to show up too.
So here's Yuri Collins back with it now. Oh, good pass. Excellent ball moving up. Oh, boy. Quick hands by Vashon. Wide open look. Can't get it to go. But they're able. Here's Miles going inside. Oh, they blocked that one out.
Wow.
Here's a 3 ball coming. And that will close out the first quarter. A lot of action, and we're tied at 14, right where we started from, right, DJ?
I have no clue what I just saw, big fella. I'll tell you, there's a lot of things going on in that game, but one thing both of these teams need to do is settle down.
All right, we've got started here in the second quarter. This is Collins missing on the shot, and Vashon will bring it back. And in just a minute, we're going to have our special guest coming up from Fit for Life Rehabilitation, DJ.
No doubt about it. You talking about rehabilitation, I always need it. We got the person who can show me how to do it.
All right, the shot from Kobe Clark, that one misses. And here comes St. Mary's back the other way. They've got some numbers, and now they're going to – oh, nice steal on the hand by Philip Russell. Quick hands.
Yeah, that was nice steal. I mean, just a little closer, he goes down the side with it.
So St. Mary's will reset it. 7:25 to go. We're tied at 14. Looked like they wanted to get the ball to the post of Raja, but not getting it. Here's a shot from the outside. Battle for it. Take it away. Kobe Clark with it. McKinney will push. Oh, nice jam!
Yes, sir. Hammer time, baby. Let me jam it down. That's what I'm talking about. McKinney, get the ball up court. That's what you do. You get it to Fletcher, and what he does, he's hammer time it in, baby. That's what you do with it.
Cameron Fletcher with the DJ Hammer Time jam right there. Here's the 3 ball coming, and that one goes down. Big shot coming up. Lavelle Harris knocking that one down for St. Mary's. It's a 1-point Vashon lead now, 17-16 our score.
And that was a big shot by Harris. He had to make that shot.
Oh, Kobe Clark. I think they're starting to heat up now, DJ. They're starting to feel it.
Yeah, I think the rhythm is coming, big fella. I think they now feeling good about the game. Now the jitters are going. Now ball game starts.
This guy, Harris, another 3 ball. That one will be short. McKinney skies. It's to set up the trap for Mario, but he breaks it. Gets it out of there. Here's another 3 ball coming from the corner, and we get a foul inside. Austin will be at the free throw line. He's been a nice player coming off the bench for St. Mary's this year. He's added a lot of depth with the scoring. Been really effective coming off the bench this year.
Oh, no question about it. That's what you want to do. If you're going to be an effective team, you're going to have to build your bench where they can come in and have nice roles to play to maintain the integrity of what you try to get accomplished and get your star players breaks.
And like you say, this team last year, coached by Kelvin Lee, Brian Turner comes over, was on the staff last year, gets the job. And, of course, DJ, you remember him from his days in the PHL, coaching at Gateway, and, of course, playing at Beaumont.
Yeah, and he was a good player, and he was under from Kevin Lee's staff. Kevin, like I say, everybody got to give Kevin Lee credit, man. Kevin Lee left a heck of a team. He assembled a great team, and now Brian Turner just got to just steer it. You know what I'm saying? The gas was already in the tank, baby. You just got to steer it right, and you'll be fine.
As you said, don't put any sand in the engine, right?
No doubt about it. Don't try to change the engine.
All right. Here's McKinney for three. Knocked it down.
That was very good ball movement by Vashon. That's the best ball movement I saw Vashon make this first half.
Time running out. 2 seconds to go. And let's see. Let's see. I don't know if that's going to count.
Was that good?
They're going to count the basket. I thought maybe the
I don't know if that was good
was
or
it
not.
on the rim? No margin for the officials to take a look at, but I guess it was still on the rim at the time of the buzzer.
Yeah,
so
the thing about it.
So they have counted. So at halftime right now, the score is St. Mary's 34 and Vashon 25. It is a 9-point lead for the Dragons. And this is the Bommarito Prep Zone, and it's been presented to you by Fit for Life Rehabilitation and Sports. Sponsors also of the Prep Zone, of course, include Fit for Life Sports and Rehabilitation, Joe K. Cars. We thank them all today. 0 to 60 Energy Drinks, Marco's Cafe and Catering, Stealth Marketing, Crown Mart, TJ Weiss Construction, Builders Block, Rays, and the Demetrius Johnson Charitable Foundation, all making it possible for our game today. We start the second half. Vashon with the basketball. They trail it right now. And they try to go up top for the jam. That was tipped out of bounds. They were trying to get the ball down to Danye McCaskill, who he had to sit a good portion of that first half. DJ's picked up those 2 quick fouls.
No question about it, and that's what happened. I mean, anxiety played the big role in this, and and trying to prove to your friends, hey man, we can ball. You don't need that. Take your time, you'll be fine.
This is Mario McKinney. They're certainly going to look for him to do things in this second half for the Wolverines.
And I think I would take the ball out of Mario McKinney's hand in terms of being that point guard. I'm going to use him as a scorer. He's a scorer. He's not a point guard. He's the guy that you put in a position and let him use his athletic ability to go to work.
Kobe Clark had a nice first half for Vashon. They swing it down low, and this one could be turned. Rasha makes a nice play. Gets it up the right side for Collins, and Collins will reload it and bring it out of there.
That's just smart play by Collins. You see what he did, Kevin? That's just a heady play, man, by a young ball player who's just a point guard. He's a true point guard. He's a true point guard. Look at that.
Oh, nice feed to
nice.
Rasha for the 2.
Oh, that's nice. Drop the dime in there, young fella, and make the play. I like that one. That was a nice play.
Rajas with 8 points in the game now. Nice feed there from his point guard, Collins. Here's Vashon back the other way, and they turn that one over. Here's up the court, quickly to the basket, and the jam goes down from Progress.
We're going to see how it would happen if Vashon keep their composure and don't panic in this game. They're going to have to keep it close because St. Mary's ain't going to take no prisoners today, big dog.
Here's McCaskill, and he gets a nice roll to go down.
Very athletic shot.
Got that one to fall.
That was a very athletic shot. Danye McCaskill, he gets the ball. I don't know how he twisted his body in the air to make that shot. That was really nice.
One time, is it game time? One time, is it game time? One time, is it game time?
Hi, I'm Dr. Connie Hayes with Fit for Life Sports and Rehabilitation.
At Fit for Life Sports and Rehab, we specialize in sports injuries, shoulders, knees, ankle injuries, neck and back pain, also headaches, personal injury. Fit for Life Sports and Rehab, giving you a competitive edge.
I've always loved the round ball, but as I grew up in St. Louis, I began to love the square too, as in the square beyond compare. And that's why I'm now part of the Emos team. I just love Emos pizza. That thin, crispy crust, homemade sauce, tangy Provel cheese, and fresh toppings, edge to edge. Man, Emo's pizza is a slam dunk. Now check out their latest special.
The BOGO 50 Special, your second extra large at half price.
St. Mary's set the inbound. They get it in. And here comes Collins. Boy, Collins is quick as all. Get out. He lays it in.
That is nice. Going coast to coast, young fella, make a play. Big-time player making a big-time play in a big-time game.
So how do you slow down a guard like that, DJ?
Just hope he can be okay.
Oh, and a big hard fall on the drive from the Wolverines as they go to the hole with McCaskill going strong. And they're gonna need McCaskill too in this second half, DJ.
No question about it. I mean, Vashon's going to have to chip at this thing. I mean, you're down by 13 points right now. You're going to have to chip at it. You're going to have to play some defense, get some stops. But I'm going to tell you something. You got a heck of a floor general with this young man, Yuri Collins, man. Yuri Collins is controlling his game. He's controlling the pace of the game. He's controlling what's happening in his basketball game, which is very impressive. What they say, he's got heck of a basketball IQ. That's what I like, his IQ on the basketball court. It's just tremendous. Watch the young fella.
Here he comes now.
Oh yes, sir. On the dime.
Oh, St. Mary's inside. It's almost like the players don't know where the pass is coming from Collins, too.
Let me tell you something. I see why everybody is after this young man. I see why Yuri Collins has been recruited by everybody. He's a big-time player, baby. He brings the game. And not only, he makes everybody around him better. He's a true point guard.
And I think that's the great point is Burks Jr. at the free throw line. Missed on the first one. Look at Burks Jr. Burks Jr. picks up 13 points, but we don't have the numbers on how many of those assists came from Collins. But, again, he sets all these guys, him and Rosas, he sets those guys up.
No question about it. I mean, he's the general on the floor, man. I mean, he's got eyes in the back of his head. I mean, this guy can see all over the place. His vision, his smart, his IQ is just unbelievable. It's another level.
That one good. And so the Wolverines will come up. Here they come to the hole, and it goes down.
That's
Kobe
a nice
Clark.
play by Vashon, being able to break the press and make a play.
Back the other way, quickly end to end. Here's Raja going inside. And
that's just too easy. Not playing any defense. Somebody got to find a big fella and stop him.
43-31. It's a 12-point St. Oh, no. Look at this. It's a 2-on-1 now for St. Mary's. 3-on-1. Here they go.
Jump time.
Oh. And the foul, the offensive foul called. Give a lot of credit in there, DJ, to Philip Russell standing in there taking that charge like that.
Well, you know, Philip Russell took a nice charge. That was a heck of a charge that Philip Russell made. I mean, big-time charge.
It takes something to stand in there and let that steam engine run you over like that, too, huh?
Oh, man, it takes some courage to do that.
Okay.
It really does.
43-31. It's a 12-point St. Mary's lead. 5:20 to go here in the third quarter. Uh-oh, that one's tipped up. And the rebound. Here's Raja. Here they come back. 3-on-2. They got numbers. Collins. And he turns it over. All right, now McCaskill. Oh, behind the back. And McCaskill.
Yes, sir. Woo! Oh, my goodness. That's a big-time play, baby. Woo! Maybe that's something going to get him motivated. Oh, yeah. That is big time, baby. Watch this play here, baby. He gets the ball, man. It goes down the court. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Kevin, this is beautiful. He takes that baby around the back, up and down, grandmama's house, and kiss that baby off the backboard. That's big time.
And he didn't even travel.
That's big time. Got fouled, man, and an and one. That's big time.
It has an and one. Maybe that's the spark that the Wolverines needed.
No question about it. Now they got to make the free throw.
Missed the free throw. And foul called. Well, it's obvious, DJ, that St. Mary's is going to push and run every time opportunity they get. They're pushing it.
If I'm Coach Tony Irons, I want to get this thing under 10 points before the fourth quarter.
How do you slow down this surge and this run the way they're pushing?
You just got to be smart. Just block out and play defense. Make St. Mary's make the tough shots. You're giving them too many easy shots.
And looks like Kobe Clark's going to be called for the foul on that one.
Down. You know, it's not an all-out, full-out press. It's kind of like a token press to slow the transition of the game down.
Miles Jones at the free throw line. Knocks down the first.
Well, what you got to do if you're the Vashon Wolverines, yeah, you're slowing it down. But if you're not slowing it down, hey, keep the ball out of Yuri Collins' hand because he's big time. Make somebody else have to handle the ball and make a play. Because Yuri Collins is not going to make many mistakes.
No, he's not. Jones makes good the lead back to 12. McKinney can't get it. Kobe Clark the rebound. That won't go. Now Rogers has it, and looks like they're going to call Rogers for coming over Kobe Clark's back, DJ. It looks like on that one.
You know, and I could say this, man. I mean, they are banging inside. They are really banging inside, and it letting some of the plays go, but they are really banging inside tough.
And Rogers will come out of the game. This is McCaskill, and he's fouled.
Hey, I like McCaskill. I mean, he's really attacking the basket, and that's what you want. You're going to have to attack the basket on this team. You're going to have to do that. You're going to have to make this team, St. Mary's, you're going to have to get them in some type of foul trouble inside of their bigs. That's what's going to have to happen, because I'm telling you right now, with Yuri Collins and the bigs playing the way they are, they've controlled this game, you know, from the middle of the first quarter to now.
And that's a great point. What's letting them get that outlet pass and the fast break going is that offensive, those rebounds, the defensive rebounds, the boards that St. Mary's is getting right now.
No question about it. And if I'm going to do something, I'm going to double Yuri. I'm going to make them give it to somebody else. Okay. Now, we're going to make Yuri, oh, there you go. Make somebody else beat you.
And
don't let Yuri
Harris.
beat you.
Bill Harris. Oh, nice feed down low, and they get the two.
You know, that is just too easy. They're making it too easy for St. Mary's. They're breaking the press and just too easy.
Here's 3-ball coming. That one short, getting his own rebound. And getting fouled as Fletcher was fouled, missed on his three.
They call it on Lavelle Harris.
So he'll be at the line.
Yeah, but Vashon's got to knock some of them shots down. They got to play a little more aggressive. And now the 3-ball, the thing about the 3-ball, it neutralizes you. It makes you get back into the game. But Vashon is missing a lot of free throws in this game.
Yeah,
and when you get an opportunity to get your free throws, you got to knock them down. Got
to knock them down. Fletcher, a 50% free throw shooter on the year, DJ.
Yeah.
And that's tough. Missed them both.
Yeah, because when you get free throws, the clock stops. You're able to just chip into the deficit and continue to play aggressive.
St. Mary's back with it. They lead it 47-35 our score. 3:55 to go. It's the Bommarito Prep Zone presented by Fit for Life Sports Rehabilitation. This is, look at Collins. Short jumper, missed it. This is the outlet. McKinney, and he lays it in.
That was nice. That was a hard shot by McKinney. Body was twisted underneath the basket. I have no clue how the young fella made that play.
Oh, wow. Look at the dribbling by Collins. Just keeps it alive.
Hey.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Lavelle Harris on the three.
Knock it down, Harris. Big-time shot.
13-point lead. Fletcher comes back for Vashon. In the end, here comes Harris again. And he reversed
wow,
layup.
That's just too easy. This St. Mary's team is just
Burks
getting too
Jr.,
many
he's
easy
got 16
baskets.
in the game to lead St. Mary's now.
Just too easy of baskets.
Here's McCaskill, and he's fouled. Yeah, obviously, with that outlet, Vashon having trouble getting back on defense.
Yeah, so what they got to do, they understand what St. Mary's is doing with Vashon like to do transition basketball. They're getting the ball up the basketball court really quick. Vashon team is not getting back because every time St. Mary's come, they got a 2-on-1.
That's right.
And they're able to get the easy baskets. Vashon must make St. Mary's play for every shot. They're not doing that. St. Mary's is getting too many easy baskets in the transition.
McCaskill, second shot, makes it good. He's got 10 in the game.
If Vashon can get this game under 10 points going into the fourth quarter, they should be happy. Because I tell you what, they've been dominated with the easy transition play by St. Mary's. Because he can score, very athletic.
So Miles Jones good on his first free throw, second one coming. That one is short. Fletcher takes the rebound.
One thing we know, Kerry, 3-point shots can bring you back in the game immediately. So this thing is not so far out of whack that Vashon can't come back in it. They hit a few threes, it's a different ball game.
All right, Fletcher, ball stolen. Uh-oh, here comes the numbers again. They flip it out, and the shot. Oh, great play by McCaskill to get that rebound. Here come the Wolverines now. Nice move. Oh, and they turn it over, though. They'll push it. Oh, nice play with Collins, and he lays it in.
That is nice. St. Mary's is playing very good basketball. What they're doing, folks, they're putting on a clinic. They're putting on a clinic and making plays. That's what I'm talking about. Watch this pass right here. Give it to him, young fella, and kiss it off the backboard for two. Oh, my goodness. That's what it's all about, baby. I like that, Kevin. I mean, they are playing really team basketball.
And that tells you about Collins. That time, Collins was the finisher. He didn't lead the break. He was the finishing guy.
Oh, man, Yuri Collins is special. He's special.
I think some of this quickness of St. Mary's starting to get to the Wolverines here.
Yeah, we're going to see the tradition of the Vashon Mystique. Get the V continue to roll through this very difficult third quarter.
2:07 to go here, 56-41. I would venture to say, DJ, you probably have never seen Vashon down by 15 points before. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
No, I haven't.
Right.
This is history in my eyes, too. But, you know, a Vashon team is not going to quit.
No. And Coach Turner calls a timeout over on the St. Mary's side.
Making plays.
So St. Mary's with the basketball, 15-point lead, 56-41 our score right now, 1:45 to go, third quarter. Dragons with the basketball. Look at Collins. He's having fun out there now, DJ. Kobe Clark wants to take him on one-on-one. Here's the drive. Miles Jones missed it. And we get a whistle here. They called that one against St. Mary's.
If I'm Vashon, I'm going to just tell my guys, if I'm Coach Irons, hey, guys, look here. We've been down before. This is nothing new. We've been in tough games. We played on the road. I play a national schedule to get you ready for this game. You're not afraid. We're down, but we're not out, guys. Let's just chip at it. Let's keep making plays. Once we start making plays, we're going to see how they react. See, Vashon has not been able to put pressure on St. Mary's to make them react in this game. Mm-hmm. We got to see the pressure if Vashon can put on St. Mary's to see how they respond to the game. Right now, they're in the comfort zone. Vashon got to get this baby and make them make plays and get back on defense.
And that time they didn't get back, but they were able to say that. But that time good block hand, quick hand by McKinney. As you saw the speed that time, the St. Mary's just so quick into the front court.
Yeah, McKinney is just an athlete. He's an athlete, and what I would do, the reason why I'll take the ball out of his hand, because, I mean, he's expending a lot of energy, Kevin, having to bring the ball up court and try to find people. That ain't his strength. His strength is making plays and scoring. This guy here with the ball, you talking about Yuri Collins, oh, he's special, folks.
Missed on the shot, out of bounds, and the ball will stay with St. Mary's. You know, when you watch Yuri Collins, DJ, it's almost like he welcomes a double team because he knows somebody's going to be open on the court.
That's what you call basketball IQ, understanding the dynamics of the game and understanding where your guys are and how they play and who you should get a ball to in what situation. That's what a good point guard would do for your team.
Good ball movement. Fletcher to rebound. Nathaniel Norman in the game now for Vashon. Here's Fletcher going to try a three ball. Missed it. Once again, they get the rebound for St. Mary's. They've out-rebounded the Wolverines all night long tonight. Collins, they've got the numbers up for McCaskill. McCaskill goes up, lays it in, and he's fouled.
Yeah, that's a bad foul. Give him that two. You don't want to give up the three, but give him that two. That was a very bad foul by Antonio Burks. You cannot give an and-one and stop the clock. You don't want to do that. If he's going to score, you still up. You're up by 10 points. Now you give him that. Now you're going to be able to give them Now to make it 10. If Vashon can get a stop and get it under 10 before within 27 seconds, I'm telling you what, it's going to be a double half.
Gaskell getting his own rebound, put it up, missed that. And Kobe Clark had it. There's a tie-up. Ball's going to go over to St. Mary's, though.
You got to make that. I mean, you got to knock that dime down. You're right there, big dog. That's cherry picking, baby. You just got to knock that down. When you're that easy under the basket, you cannot mess that opportunity. Vashon got to take advantage of those opportunities when they're right underneath the basket.
So St. Mary's to bring it back.
What I like about this Yuri Collins, he's just poised. He don't even get pressured under the pressure. He see his men. Yes, sir.
Big shot. Lavelle Harris does it again.
Wow. That's nice.
It is Donovan Austin. Is Austin on the shot for St. Mary's?
That was a nice shot, man. But what I'm impressed with, let me tell you what I'm impressed with. Watch how Yuri Collins, he's able to see the basketball floor. He's able to see it. He's getting pressure. He throws it over top, and then guess what? Bam, he knocks it down. I mean, that's basketball. That's basketball IQ. Big-time basketball IQ by the young man Yuri Collins.
Apparently we have a technical foul here that was called on St. Mary's, DJ.
Who was that called on? I don't know who that was on.
I don't know who it was called on.
But Vashon got to knock down the free throws.
Vashon has had a tough night from the line tonight, as McCaskill makes that one good.
Okay, let's say if Vashon would have hit both free throws, it would have been 47 to 59, down by 12. They hit a 3, then they down by 9. Now they hit a 3, guess what? They still down by 10. Yeah, you gotta be smart, man.
4.1 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It's a 13-point St. Mary's lead.
But folks, I'm telling you, this baby ain't over, man. This baby is not over.
Owner of 0 to 60, one of our sponsors here, and to talk about 0 to 60 energy drinks. So how you doing, Byron?
I'm doing fine.
All right. Well, I tell you what, tonight these teams have been going, as DJ would say, 0 to 60 all over the place. Big shot goes down from Vashon now. They cut the lead to 10. So what do you think of this game here? I mean, it's been 0 to 60 with both teams up and down the court.
Man, I'm just happy to be a sponsor and get to enjoy such an energetic game like this.
Back the other way, the ball goes out of bounds. We get a foul, Carter. So tell us about 0 to 60 energy drinks. Tell us all about it.
We're a new energy drink here out of St. Louis. We're doing great now. We're in all the shopping saves, and as well as other nightclubs, stores, and things like that, gas stations. So we're doing pretty good and looking to be the next best thing out of St. Louis.
All right, so when you're out there competing and you're playing athletics, 0 to 60, that's what you want to get, right?
Yes, sir. That's what you want to get.
And tell us, so it's replenishing. Tell me what's all in it. What all is it replenishing everything?
We stand behind the taste. The taste is one of the best things about it. No nasty aftertaste.
Okay.
No crash. I mean, you do get that boost of energy that you need. And like I say, we one of the best tasting energy drinks out right now.
All right, 0 to 60, and you say you can find it.
Shop and save, and you can go to our website www.0to60.com and find out our other store locations.
Okay, I know many of the teams. I know Vashon enjoys it, and some of the other houses I know really enjoy it. So what's the website again for 0?
It's www.0 spelled out the number 2 60 spelled out.com.
That is great. And to Byron Graham, the owner of 0 to 60. How long has 0 to 60 been around too now?
We've been out now. It's been a year. November 23rd made a year, 2017. So we're blessed to be in business a year and looking forward to bigger and better things to come with the energy drink.
All right, so Byron, thanks for that. I wish we had some of that right now. I'm sure DJ and I both could use some, and I know these players could use it for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, I appreciate it. It was
appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. All right, that's Byron Graham with 0 to 60 energy drink. And back the other way, we get a whistle here, and that'll be a traveling call. It's going to go against St. Mary's, and Vashon will get the ball back.
Never seen Yuri Collins play. He is a treat.
And we're going to get an intentional foul here, DJ.
Yeah, because they're saying the Vashon player pushed one of the players, the St. Mary player, not the shooter, not the shooter, but they're saying that Cameron Fletcher, pushed the guy. Watch after the shot. I mean, he makes the shot, but then you see Cameron Fletcher, number 21. He comes and pushes it back, and the other player, and he falls down, and they call it an intentional foul on that, and that's what they're going to do, is make him give an intentional foul on that.
All right, so the officials are right there on the spot. And they've made sure that they've got the players in check here tonight too, DJ.
Yeah, you know what, the officials, it's an edgy game, but you got to give them credit. They've done a very good job in maintaining the integrity of the game. You know what I'm saying? There's been some difficult calls in there, but, you know, you got to give them credit.
I tell you, this Yuri Collins, too, he looks like the total package of a point guard of what you want, DJ.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh, man, that's why all these schools want him. You know, you need a floor general. A point guard is the coach on the basketball court. He's the one to keep everybody in order, keeps everybody in line, and have everybody to do what they need to do to get it done. That's what the point guard does. And that's what this young man does for the St. Mary's team. He is the cog to make the team go.
And so right now, Vashon on the push. Here comes McCaskill back. Oh, he missed on the jam. McCaskill missed the jam. And St. Mary's bringing it back. Tough break for the Wolverines there. Here comes Collins again.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That's nice. He dropped that baby on the dime. Folks, I'm telling you something. He's a young Magic Johnson. I'm going to have to call him Yuri the Magic Man.
69
he's dropping. Can we call him the dime? Yuri the dime.
Yuri the dime.
Yuri the dime, Collins. Because he dropped him on a dime, baby. He is dropping him on a dime.
At the free throw line will be Philip Russell. I want to say this to DJ. I don't think you've probably seen Vashon down by 19 points many times.
I've never seen Vashon down by 19 points in the history. In the history of basketball, I've never seen him down.
This is something, and they are the defending state champions, and St. Mary's has got to feel real good right about now. 5:29 to go, 18-point lead.
It would take a miracle to win this one, buddy.
Second one goes down. The lead to 17 now, and Coach Irons will take a timeout. So 5:17 to go. And St. Mary's with the basketball. Here comes Vashon back with it. And
hey, Kev, I'm excited to have this young man on the mic with us in the game, man. We got all kind of celebrities in the game. We got my man, Hitman Holla from Wild 'N Out in the building. What's up, man?
I just got back in town this morning, man. Just got back in town this morning. Heard it was a big game. And I missed the big game myself, so I like to come see big games, man.
Let me tell y'all something. Now, y'all know him from Wild 'N Out with Nick Cannon.
That's right.
Hitman Holla. I know him from being a big-time football player.
Big-time player, man.
Big-time player in the big-time games.
How many passes did you see me drop?
I've never seen you drop a pass.
Hey, that's real talk coming from a legend.
What name did I give you, man?
All States. You know why?
Yeah,
You're in
better
good
hands, baby.
You're in good hands.
Good hands, baby. I'm telling you. Hitman was in there.
Yes, sir.
Man, I love this kid, man.
Yeah,
You
it's
talk about
awesome.
a young man, Kevy. I'm talking about a great competitor, made plays. He's one of the best receivers I ever witnessed in high school football ever.
Appreciate
St.
that.
Louis.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks
And
for
I
having
stand
me,
by.
y'all.
And I told him that a long time ago.
Yeah.
I mean, this kid right here, I haven't seen one like him.
wow, catch BBs in the dark,
I
right?
never seen him drop a ball.
If it's
Hitman.
in the vicinity, I'm going to get it.
Hitman, you never dropped the ball, Hitman.
All right.
So tell us, man, real quickly about this game. What did you thought, man?
Man, Vashon just young. You could just tell they just young, man. They got St. Mary's too deep, man. They got 4 or 5 players in the bench. That was just too much for Vashon. They too young. They gonna be good though. They're gonna be good. I just think the maturity played a factor in this one.
Yeah.
Hey, Hitman, what you got going on now?
Then I got 2 movies coming out. I got one that I star in called The First Pick.
I heard that big
My
time.
second one, with Chris Brown, Nick Cannon, Birdman, called She-Ball. My 6th season on MTV, season 11, come out in May. Some more raps coming, just trying to do a little bit of everything.
Well, I'm going to tell you this, man. I just want to take a second out and just tell you, thank you for being the young man you've become.
I appreciate it.
And what you come back, you always represent St. Louis, man. Great. And I love your mom and dad.
I appreciate it.
That's
man.
my family.
You know you family.
No doubt about
Anytime,
it.
man.
I love
anytime,
Hitman,
man.
Kevin. We got the Hitman, Kevin.
I ain't trying.
Wilding out, man. So what channel can they see you on?
On MTV every Thursday.
That's what what's the time, you know?
They come on at 10 p.m. Central Time. So that's our 10 p.m. our time.
That's what I'm talking about. Hitman holla out of St. Louis.
I'll let your boy.
That's right. See you, Hitman. Thank you, my
All
man.
right, Hitman, thanks
Kevin,
a
I'm
lot.
telling you, we got some
That's
of
right.
everybody in the building, man.
Oh, man.
I love Hitman, dude.
Yeah. Well,
I
when
love the
Hitman's-
Hitman. You
no
talking about a
question.
football player with hands? Kevin, his hands was unbelievable, man.
Wow.
I'm
Wow.
telling you.
Wow.
I have not met a young man in St. Louis had better hands than him. I used to say, man, they're in better hands with you than Allstate. I'm telling you, man.
Oh,
I used to call
man.
him, oh, my goodness.
Wow.
You're in good hands
Awesome.
with it.
Awesome. Wilding out. Hitman Holla. That's right. Well, we're at 4:12 to go here now. And right now it is 71-56. This is the Bommarito Prep Zone, and it's been presented to you by Fit for Life Rehabilitation and Sports. Sponsors also of the Prep Zone, of course, include Fit for Life Sports and Rehabilitation, Joe K. Cars. We thank them all today. 0 to 60 Energy Drinks, Marco's Cafe and Catering, Stealth Marketing, Crown Mart, TJ Weiss Construction, Builders Block, Rays, and the Demetrius Johnson Charitable Foundation. 83 to 70 is our final score here for our game from today. Parkway West. Big time. And a big night tonight. Antonio Burks Jr. had 22 points to lead St. Mary's.
I'm going to tell you this. I can't remember seeing a point guard in St. Louis in a long time on Yuri Collins' level. Maybe you have.
I don't know. I guess I'm going to ask you about one guy that
was that?
reminds me. What do you think about Pee Wee Leonard? What do you think?
Pee Wee Leonard was a scorer.
Uh-huh.
He can score. Yuri Collins is a floor general.
Okay.
Pee Wee Leonard was one of the best scorers going.
Uh-huh.
I tell you, you compare Pee Wee Leonard to McKinney from Vashon.
Okay.
Because he can score.
Uh-huh.
Yuri Collins is the floor general. He don't look to score first. Yuri Collins from St. Mary's looked to get everybody else involved in the game.
Kind of a Jason Kidd type.
Exactly. That's what's impressive.
Okay. All right. It has been incredible tonight. McKinney. And the good thing, like you say, this Vashon team will be back, as Hitman Hollow said. Shot goes down, and McKinney will get it. But I guess when you look at St. Mary's, they're going to be back too, because they're
they're going to lose. They're going to lose some players. This is the year for St. Mary's. They're going to lose some players. When you look at that roster, they have a lot of seniors on their team. I mean, that's played significant games for them out there. You know what I'm saying? And those guys are not coming back. So when you talk about just having that impact, it's going to be a little different challenge next year. Look, they got a lot of seniors on their team. And I'm looking at the seniors on the team. They got, 7, 8 seniors on the team? It's not going to be that easy road that you had this year, because you had a veteran team from St. Mary's. They had a nice board coming off, so they played very well.
Mm-hmm. So the experienced team, 72 to 58 is our score. 3:51 to go. And St. Mary's will inbound it here. And it just looks like the defending champions of Vashon.
And I got to say something.
And
the
a
president,
tough one here, going to be really tough to retain the crown right now. Not looking very good with 3:42 to go.
No, I'll take a miracle in this one. And I got to give credit to my man, the president over at St. Mary's, Mike England. Mike England comprised a heck of a staff game.
No question about it. And it's been what we expected. It was end-to-end action. And again, I like to say it starts with their floor general, and then it transpired on to the other players on the team. They just really all just rallied around him and the plays that he makes, talking about Yuri Collins.
Yeah, and you know, and the thing I like about it is this. What I like is this, man. I just like how St. Mary's stayed within themselves. They didn't panic. They did exactly what they should do, and they did it. I mean, they came, they conquered, and they're going home as a victor, unless some miraculous happen in the next 3 minutes and 19 seconds. If that happens, man, if something miraculous happens in the next 3 minutes and 19 seconds, I will look at that Minnesota Vikings game in playoffs and say something's wrong.
All right, here's St. Mary's with it. This is the man we've been talking about, Collins, with it now. 3:05 to go. St. Mary's leading it by 13, 73-60. Again, the ball movement has been something else. They're just really moving the basketball around. And this is kind of plays right into a player like Collins, DJ.
Yeah, it's smart. It's very smart basketball. I mean, watch this, Raja. Hey, Kevin, he climbed up the ladder, big fella, and what'd he do? Stuff it home, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Climb that ladder, big time. I am telling you, baby, big-time players.
Making big-time plays.
In big-time games. And Yuri the Dime Collins, you're a big-time player.
That's it.
I mean, I'm talking about, they say he was special, folks. He is big-time special. Had an opportunity to see this young man for the first time. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with his ability. But I'm impressed with Yuri Collins, the Dime. That's what I'm calling him, the Dime. Yuri the Dime Collins. What impressive about him, he understands how to control a game. He plays within himself. Only one time he got out of his character when he got that personal foul.
Right.
Outside of that, this young man played within himself. He controlled the tempo of the game big time. He controlled it, and that's what I'm talking about.
And he's just a junior with one more year to go next year, DJ.
Oh, my goodness. That's why schools is climbing all over the place trying to get him because of that factor.
9 seconds to go.
And give Vashon credit.
70.
Vashon never quit. And I got to give him credit.
We're down, and time is going to run out. And the Dragons of St. Mary's High School defeat the Vashon Wolverines 83-70 to win this sectional game and dethrone the Vashon Wolverines of the defending championship, DJ.
Well, that's what needs to happen. I mean, you don't go there by not beating the champs. St. Mary's, the torch has been passed to St. Mary's to represent St. Louis. And watch this, baby. Let's go home on a dunk, big fella. Take me home on a dunk. That's what I'm talking about. Bring that dunk. Drop it down. Let's get up out of here.
And that's going to wrap it up here from Parkway West, DJ. It's been fun as always. It's a pleasure to work with you and enjoy it. It's just fun tonight.
It's always good, Kev.
All right, so that's it. Going to wrap things up from the Class 4 Sectional 2 here as it is St. Mary's winning it over Vashon. 83-70 is our final score here from Parkway West.